nearly 6 years later, we still don't have a firm plan to build an actual demonstration plant. So there's technical uncertainties, there's economic uncertainties and policy uncertainties. That's really been the heart of what we've been looking at in our report. I should also say, by way of a preface, that certainly I and many of the members of the team don't come to this as CCS advocates. We are analysts of energy technologies and climate change. I'm a climate change and energy policy analyst. So we don't have a particular, or certainly my personal views, I don't have a particular sort of brief for CCS with respect to all the technologies, but it's a very interesting technology to look at. So what do we do to try and look at the uncertainties? First we said, well, what are the uncertainties? Identifying in a bit more clear detail what they are, looking at the technical issues. How do you scale up the technology from the pilot scale to the full scale? How do you integrate all the components, capture, pipelines, and storage? Economic uncertainties about what will it cost, policy uncertainties about what will government do to actually make these plants to be built, uncertainties around storage and liabilities. The second thing is, what do we know about those uncertainties? And of course, because CCS doesn't exist at scale, we then have to dig back into history. So we spent a lot of time in this project looking at historical cases which are similar in some way to CCS. So we've looked at, for example, flue gas desulfurization, which is to take the sulfur out of power plants. How was that scaled up? How did the costs of that evolve? How did policies get designed to successfully deploy that technology? How did we get the landfill waste regime to work, where the economic arrangements are rather similar to what's proposed for CCS plants in terms of working with sites over a long period of time, certainty to waste operators, dealing with liabilities if there are environmental problems, those kinds of things. So we've done a set of those 9 different case studies. And then, of course, the difficult bit is then to say, okay, we've got that evidence. What does that now mean for CCS? And that's where our conclusions then come in. And what we did to do that is to develop a set of pathways to the future and said, what happens if everything goes right?